yellow-backed duiker. It's a small, dark brown animal, got a big yellow splotch on his back, but now he's hiding behind some bamboo. Making its way from the left side to the right here, that's called an okapi.
Okapi. मैंने कहा था okapi देखना
They look like zebras from the back, but if you look closely at their neck and their head, they bear a striking resemblance to another animal. Anybody know what it is? Giraffe, that's right. They're the only known relative of the giraffe.
काफी interesting. मैंने कहा अच्छा अलग सा जानवर लग रहा है.
There's a better view of that yellow-backed duiker there as well.
All the way in the end. Right behind that tree.
I'm coming up on the left side. This is a watering hole. I've had some pretty good luck in the past finding animals around watering holes like this one. A few weeks ago at this particular watering hole, I even saw some rhinos. Let's see if we can find any. A group of rhinos is called a crash. See if we can find our own crash today. Oh, there we go. Off to the left.
Right there, right there.
Black rhinos weigh about 3,000 pounds. They can charge at about 35 miles an hour, and they have very thick skin.
I know certain somebody who...
Elephant. You can see an elephant. There's a
All those things put together make them just about impervious to predators, but they do have one very dangerous predator. Anybody know what it is? It's humans, yeah. We are the only predator of the black rhino. It's because of us and us alone. There are so few left. There are less than 5,000 of these animals in existence today. In the very, very back, you might be able to see a light brown antelope before we leave the area.
Yep.
That's called a greater kudu. Very shy, nocturnal usually. Pretty large for an antelope. Now these next animals we're going to be looking for, they're not quite as shy as the animals here, but they're still going to be hiding. They'll just be hiding in the water. That's because we're headed towards the Safi River. Last time I was here, I had a great view of some hippos. I have a feeling we're going to have that same luck today.
Oh, the closest relatives are us.
हिप्पो दरियाई घोड़ा होता है.
Wow.
दरियाई.
Make sure you guys stay fully seated back there, please. Thank you. Hippos can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes at a time. That makes them great swimmers. They spend most of their day underneath the surface of the water. That's their favorite place to be. It looks like there are some more there on the left side as well, some more hippos. As well as some pink-backed pelicans. Those are the big white birds on the island.
I don't see one. Where is it?
It's over there.
Over there.
Coming.
How did you get a good there? Look at this. Look at
We'll see. It'll come. Oh no, there's one.
Even though hippos spend most of their time in the water, they can actually outrun a human when they get on land. It's really impressive considering they weigh close to 6,000 pounds. Let's see if we'll get a good view of one. There we go.
Oh, there are two. Oh,
There it is.
baby.
What
How
up?
you doing?
What up? It's like what up? It's like what up? What up?
What up, yo? What up, yo?
As we come across this bridge, take a look down there in the waters on the left side. Those are Nile crocodiles.
Oh,
Nile
look at those.
crocodiles can be about 18 to 20 feet long. That's as long as a giraffe is tall. They can snap their jaws shut with more than enough force to crush the bones of their prey very easily.
Papa riding it. The basket. The wish you could.
Next, we're going to be headed towards the savannah. In the savannah, we'll see an entirely different ecosystem than the one we've seen so far. Different plants, different animals, different landscaping. We're also going to see what I think is one of the best views of the whole reserve, and that's just right around this corner. These are the Serengeti grasslands. They stretch for hundreds of miles. They act like a superhighway for migratory animals like zebras and wildebeest. They're also the year-round home to a lot of our most popular animals like giraffes, lions, antelope, elephants, all sorts of things we're hopefully going to see really soon. And this is the wild Africa we're all trying so hard here at Harambee to conserve.
ये कौन है? पत्थर।
You can always tell when animals have been in an area just by looking at the landscaping. And if you look at the undersides of the trees, you'll notice a lot of bare branches on them. That's from the giraffes. They eat as high up as they can and as much as they can. So those trees are picked pretty clean up to about 20 feet or so. Anytime you see bare branches like this, you know there have been giraffes in the area. I see lots of them.
Bare, no leaves.
A lot of the grasses are cut down really short too, especially in some areas. Most likely from antelopes, gazelles. There are grazers. They act like lawnmowers, keeping everything all nice and neat. Also a lot of knocked over trees in this area too, most likely from elephants. They like to scratch themselves up against these trees, but when they do that, a lot of times they knock the trees over because elephants are about 12,000 pounds. Tends to be pretty heavy. They'll also scratch themselves up against these big termite mounds, the orange cones of earth. Unlike the trees though, those termite mounds do not fall over. They're way too solid for that.
Termite. Real, eh? Real.
There's like poop everywhere.
Oh, I see some giraffes up ahead.
Thank God he killed some. Oh my God.
Do they come out here and what? Nope, they don't really clean anything. They sort of just let the savannah and let the animals take care of everything.
Is there any dinosaurs?
Are there any dinosaurs?
I see some giraffes, and I see some wildebeest, and I see some. There's an antelope there on the right side. Small light brown antelope with a white underbelly. It's called a springbok. They get their name because they spring up into the air off all fours, sometimes getting even as high as 10 or 11 feet right off the ground.
Wow.
It's called pronking. He's the smaller one there, just behind the gray white wildebeest. The gray animals here again are white-bearded wildebeest. They get their name from the Afrikaans words for wild beast because of their shaggy coats and their horns, but they look a lot more wild than they actually are. They mostly spend their time eating, just like the giraffes here on the right as well. Giraffes are about 16 to 20 feet tall when they're fully grown. Even at birth, they're about 6 feet tall, so they're tall enough to look any one of us right in the eye from the second they're born. They spend most of their day eating, sometimes over 20 hours, but giraffes take always spend eating. These are Maasai giraffes. Maasai is one of 9 different subspecies. You can tell them apart by looking at the spotting of their coats. The Maasais have a jagged edge. Looks like somebody colored outside the lines. No, Maasais are different from reticulated. Yeah. Reticulated giraffes are the ones you mostly will see in zoos and things like that. They're just another subspecies. You're welcome. Giraffes are absolutely huge. Everything about them is big. Their neck, their head, their legs, even their tongues are about 18 inches long. Their hearts weigh about 25 to 30 pounds, and they have the highest blood pressure of any animal.
Oh my God.
Look at that.